Why my on time or early rating on DoorDash is so damn low. And I promise you it wasn't my fault. But before I dive into any of that, today I have 2 catering orders. One that pays $150, one that pays $85. But what makes this ride along a bit more special is one of them is my private client. I will show you the pickup, but I won't show you the drop off. So with all that said, let's get into it. When I signed up for DoorDash back in 2019, it was way more simpler than it is now. There was no top dasher, no platinum status. There was no dash along the way. It was just schedule yourself to dash and get your money. Today's pickup was simple, but heavy as shit. This one was heavy as hell. And then I have this one. Certain restaurants back then were still getting used to the high demand of orders coming in through DoorDash for delivery. And the restaurant that I had a challenge with was the Cheesecake Factory in downtown Fort Lauderdale. Check out this cool piece of art. They used a tire from this old car for this structure to look through the hole. Dope, ain't it? If you don't know this area in Fort Lauderdale, I'm talking about a heavily congested area. No parking or limited parking, and parking is strictly enforced, so you better not be parking crazy over there. You're gonna get a ticket. No setup required. And if you're trying to get a visual of what this looks like, don't worry. Towards the ending of this video, I'm gonna share it with you. It is crazy down there, but I don't know how much better it's gotten since then, because I haven't been there ever since. It is currently 1:17 p.m. and I don't have to pick up my client's food until like 2:50 or so. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chill out a little bit, grab something to eat, and then we'll go get it. All right, so I have what you would call an acai bowl, but this is coconut base. There's no acai base. Pineapples, cacao nibs, strawberries, blueberries, and these are called goji berries. And this is a watermelon drink, complete 100% watermelon. And just like that, it is gone. And that fruit bowl was fire. But anyway, the fact that there was so much of an issue at this Cheesecake Factory's location, the congestion with a lot of people going in and out of there, the limited parking, the strict parking enforcement and all that, it just made it a very difficult pickup. So having a very difficult pickup, put this into perspective, okay? Having a very difficult pickup and then the restaurant is delayed, not just by 1, 2, I think it was about 5 different orders. Imagine. But anyway, my order was delayed for a while. I had to keep running back and forth to check up on my car to make sure ain't nobody ticketed or ain't nobody tow it. I had to run back and forth. And then when I finally got the order, I got to the customer late. Okay? This didn't just happen one time. It happened many times. And since downtown Fort Lauderdale was my spot for work, this happened every freaking night. Okay, we're picking up from Buffalo Wild Wings. We got fries, we got onion rings, we got mozzarella sticks, we got 150 wings, we got boneless wings, and then we got the utensils and the sauces and stuff. And if you're wondering, I will be transferring all of these to my catering bags. I just didn't know how they were gonna package everything. All right, 150 wings, boneless wings, fries, onion rings, mozzarella sticks, and the cold stuff. So in case you missed it with the long ass story I just told, the reason why my on time or early percentage is so low is because back in 2019, I had a very difficult pickup, which was delayed by the restaurant, and DoorDash did not have anything in place for me to notify them and let them know the restaurant is behind. And my client's order has been dropped off. They gave me some snacks. They gave me a bottle of water because they saw I was hot. It's hot out here in Florida. But let me go ahead and show you what this restaurant's area looks like. Welcome to the Cheesecake Factory on 6th Avenue and Los Olas. I'm really about to take y'all through this because there's literally minimal parking over here. And this restaurant is on the corner. It's still the same thing. They just built up a few things around here. I remember I used to park here. I used to try to do something, but this was not always free. The restaurant pickup door was over there in the corner, and I used to park over there. This building has a garage, and I would have to go all the way to the top just to pick up a DoorDash from right here. That shit used to be crazy. But notice how they have all the cones here. All these cones, they didn't want people parking here. And I used to try to like park here and then put my hazards on and then run around the corner right here. And then I have to run back out and then try to find out if they towed my car or something, man. It used to be crazy. So you have cars coming from that side and going all the way here. And notice how I said, this area right here is usually not this empty. And I'm talking about the weekend when a lot of people are out here walking. They're parking in that garage up there, and there's not much space of anything, right? So this light, I don't believe this light was, actually this light was probably here, but just imagine you trying to pick up from this area and they're backed up. It's definitely a nice area though, and you know, you can make some decent money down here. I believe you can still make some decent money down here, but if you choose to come down here, just understand that you're gonna either one, have to pay for parking, or two, possibly get a ticket or something. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason why my on-time early percentage, that right there, that went out the window. And it's been stuck since 2019, to be honest with you. I'm like, why is my on-time or early percentage still 88%? I got that since 2019, y'all. So let me know what you think about this. Would you have worked in that area? Would you have done something different than what I did? I mean, I loved past tense, and I still do, but more with catering. But I loved working downtown Fort Lauderdale because the money here, everything was close by. You know, there's a lot of apartment buildings around here. So there's not a lot of miles when I worked downtown Fort Lauderdale. But on days where there would be an event on Las Solis, oh my gosh. And the parking, there's not much parking going on, not just at Cheesecake Factory. There's restaurants all up and down Las Olas. For all my South Floridians, please confirm what I'm saying in the comment section. But when there's an event going on, or it's just a weekend and everybody want to get out the house, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, it could get really hectic down here, and you trying to pick up a DoorDash, that's a no-go. A lot of cancellations, like from the customers in, because their food taking too long to get to them. A lot of completion rate declining because people are getting rid of those orders because they taking forever to get to them. And some of those restaurants is just very difficult to get to. You got to walk like maybe 2 to 3 blocks, maybe 4 blocks just to get to the pickup. And when you get to the pickup, I'm talking about the congested days. When you get to the pickup, you got to wait because they're busy as hell. They got a lot of customers in-house, and they got a lot of orders trying to leave through the takeout. It's just crazy. It could get real crazy. But anyway, I wanted to take y'all through that so y'all could see the city where I worked, and you could understand or have a better understanding of why his on-time or early percentage look like that. Oh, he tripping. I can't follow him. I can't follow him because he don't know what he doing. He over there with an 88% on time or early. That shit been stuck since 2019. Stop judging me on that. So anyway, fam, when you're watching this, it's probably going to be the day after. But if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit subscribe, click the bell, and join the fam, because no one else will understand what you go through except another driver just like you. And that's me. I'm out here in the nighttime shooting video for you. So can you do me a favor and just hit the like button and hit subscribe if you haven't done so already? And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Oh, and by the way, you will be seeing this on Friday. And so that means tomorrow I will be releasing the 3-part series of the ride along of me getting to 20%. And it's going to be a bit interesting. Something that was very surprising. So look out for that tomorrow, which is Saturday. But you're watching this on Friday. And I will see you in the next video. Deuces.